You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for our Black and White Sports. We're going to talk about the great one, Shaquille O'Neal, because he has come out and made some comments when it comes to jab mandates. That's right. And he also got a very big cosign from somebody we really appreciate out there. Sort of a honorary member of the fandom menace, Gina Carano. She come out. She also gave Shaq a little love for his comments that he made. And it seems that Shaq may have had a little mind change over the past couple of months, because he had previously made some comments about Kyrie Irving choosing not to get the jab. And at the time, Shaq wasn't all that supportive of it. But it seems that Shaq has backed way off of that, and he's taken more of a pro-choice opinion when it comes to the jab. Now, that's what we believe in here on this channel. Whatever you decide to do is your business, and that's the way it should stick. So to speak. We don't believe that any job should force you to take this thing. It should be your choice to take it. And look, this woman that he's on this podcast with argues something, and Shaq just comes out and tells them exactly the way we tend to feel about it. You know, you don't have a choice. A lot of people say, well, you got a choice. You can either take it or lose your job. That's a choice. No, that's really coercion, okay? That is forcing somebody to take it. Right, wrong, or indifferent, that is forcing. You're putting food on the table versus taking a shot. I mean, that's no choice. That is, you've got one option, okay? You got one option. That's not a choice. That's forcing people to do something. Coercion is backing people into a corner. We know a lot of Americans have come out swinging out of that corner. So, let's take a look at this. This is Shaq. Shaq rips COVID vaccine mandates. You shouldn't be forced to take something you don't want. Shaquille O'Neal opened up about his thoughts on mandated COVID-19 vaccination policies, disagreeing with the notion that people should be forced to get the jab. O'Neal, the Basketball Hall of Famer who won NBA championships with the Lakers and the Heat during his career, encouraged his listeners on the Big Podcast with Shaq to, quote, be safe and take care of your family. But he disagreed with forcing those who don't want to get it to get it. Quote, but it's just people don't want to take it, and you shouldn't be forced to take something you don't want. O'Neal and his co-hosts, Nichelle Turner and Anthony Spice Adams, spoke about New York nurses who were accused of making more than $1 million over fake vaccine cards. O'Neal said the two shouldn't be sent to jail, and gave Turner a hypothetical scenario regarding her work on Entertainment Tonight. O'Neal and Turner debated whether it was fair for a company to dismiss someone who doesn't receive the COVID jab. The former center suggested a worker shouldn't have to make a decision to get vaccinated if it was going against their morals. And then we have a cosign, a big cosign right there, official on Twitter, Gina Carano, in caps, Shaq, at Shaq, Heart 100, and of course, a couple of high fives / clapping. Let's listen to this from Shaq.
Look, I encourage everybody to be safe and take care of your family. I do. But there's still some people that don't want to take it, and you shouldn't have to be forced to take something that you don't want. So
I don't think people are being forced to take. Well, there are some. I mean, listen, we have a mandate at CBS.
That's force.
We have a mandate at CBS. But my point.
That's force.
But where I wholeheartedly.
That's force.
No, it's not force.
It is force, because if the man don't take it, the man gonna get fired.
There you go. That's exactly it. If the man don't take it, the man's going to get fired. Absolutely 100% correct in what Shaq is saying. That's not a choice. That's not a choice. Turner said she disagreed with Shaq, said if a worker doesn't comply with the company rules, then there's the door. He said, quote, I'm with you on rules, but because I'm a rules guy. But I do feel sympathetic towards people who have to make that kind of decision. She said, I don't. Not when you're putting other people at risk. O'Neal was very critical of Kyrie Irving for refusing to get vaccinated. The legendary player told USA Today, sometimes you have to be selfless. Quote, the day I decided it wasn't all about me, it's about all of us. It's the day I started winning and really dominating. I understand the issues with all that, but I took the vaccine because I'm not trying to get my mother or my sister or my brother or people around me sick. I know people say the vaccine came too fast. Is it healthy? To each his own. But sometimes you have to think about the overall picture, and you have to think more about yourself. So, it seems that Shaq has had a little mind change when it has come to the jab. I think that's happened to a lot of people. I've seen it, even with people I know that have gotten the jab, gotten the boost, and now they're like, wait a minute, now I'm hearing rumors of a fourth boost? For real? I mean, and people are starting to sort of push back from the table. We're seeing what's going on with the truckers right now up in Canada. And people want the ability to get with their own doctor and make a decision they feel is right. I don't see the problem with that. Companies, businesses should not be getting involved in people's own personal health choices. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And these weird determinations that companies are making as to whether or not you should be approved for a religious exemption, how the hell is a company making a call on somebody else's religion? I mean, really? I don't see how a company has that right to make any decisions. If it doesn't align with somebody's religious beliefs, then it doesn't, and it should be end of story. That's where the company should lay back and no longer pursue the issue. I mean, turning down religious exemptions, what the hell is that? So, I've got a real problem with things like that, too. So, anyway, guys, you tell me what you think. We got Gina Carano retweeting Shaq in this. She's been very vocal about how she feels about all this stuff being forced. Of course, Disney famously canned her from The Mandalorian over her belief set and just making some, largely benign comments. But, oh no, she's a conservative, so she got the trap door. Shaq better be careful. Better be careful. Turner might give him the trap door. I mean, come on, let's be real. Nobody tunes into that show on TNT for anybody other than Shaq and Charles. They better not can him. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.